Hey yo, we back in another video, man. And today they said somebody confronted Myron. We're gonna get right into it. We ain't gonna waste no time. Let's see what they had to say.
So,
What's up, man?
what's up? Yeah, my name's Kevin. My question to you is, why do you think you'd attract a woman? Like you're saying all these women are sluts. Why do you think you're attracting a woman that is not a slut? And do you think you'll find that woman or your future wife doing what you're doing?
Okay, so you're asking me, how do I attract a woman that's not a whore?
Yeah, I'm just saying, how do you think you attract the woman that you're looking for, that is not a slut or a whore or whatever you're calling those women out there?
Well, I mean, it's not just about attracting them. You have to vet them once you attract them. You have to vet them for 6 months to 1 year because, you know, girls always put on a certain front in the beginning that they're not 304s. So it's on you as a guy to kind of put her through her paces and have a vetting period.
But how will you do that specifically? Could you walk us through it? Or why would you attract a woman like that, you know?
Oh, so you're basically saying, like, how do I get girls?
I'm not talking about girls, I'm talking about a wife. You're talking about
I'm being
you
extremely
don't like
selective.
hookup culture, so I'm asking you how you get a wife, you know?
Yeah. I'm saying I'm very selective. Like, I don't just wife up anybody.
So are you planning on wifing up somebody?
Probably not anytime soon.
When?
Yeah, Myron don't be caring.
Well, I got some goals that I got to hit first before I think about, like, settling down, you know? The mission comes first.
Yeah, I mean, what's your mission then? Or tell us more about that. I mean, you don't have your whole life to make kids and get a wife, right?
Well, you actually have significantly more time as a man to do that.
Say it again.
I said as a man, you actually have significantly more time to be able to build a family than a woman. Women have a finite amount of time to have children. We don't have to necessarily abide by that biological time clock.
Do you think it's good to be hooking up as a man?
Hooking up as a man?
I'm saying, like, do you think it's good to hook up with many women as a man then? Do you think that helps finding your wife?
Now, I think in today's society, with the way women are, it is something that helps you quite a bit with vetting out girls that are worthy of a relationship versus ones that aren't, because women nowadays are more promiscuous than ever before. So if you're not able to identify these types of women and not commit to them, and you commit to one accidentally, well, it'll ruin your life.
I mean, why do you have to have sex with a woman to find out if she's like the one?
Well, here's the thing. A lot of guys get controlled via sex, right? So their girl pussy whips them. That's why the term is called pussy whipped in the first place. They get pussy whipped, and then they do everything that she says. But if you're able to be in a relationship where she can't leverage sex against you, and you're able to be like, no, or, you know, be able to be the dominant figure, regardless of whether she gives you sex or not, her power is gone. That's where I want men to be, with that abundance mindset.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know the science behind it, but I'm pretty sure there is also evidence in general for men too. If you hook up with too many women, that you're not able to build that serious relationship anymore, and you're detached.
Not nearly to the same degree, because for us, we don't have the same emotional connection to sex that women do.
Maybe that's true to an extent, for sure.
It's very true.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's it. Thanks.
No worries.
Yo,
What's up?
What up? Do you think legalizing prostitution would solve any of these issues in the United States?
Yeah, they crazy.
It could potentially, but I mean, it's already kind of here with like OnlyFans and stuff. You know what I mean?
Right. You think that would create more sluts though, if there was prostitution legal?
It probably would.
And then I got one more question: gay son or thought daughter? Which one are you choosing and why?
Say it. What was that?
Gay son or thought daughter? Which one and why?
Gay son. I slapped the gay out of him.
Yo, he's wildin'.
My name's Tyler. I identify as a Republican.
Okay.
And I don't necessarily agree with everything you say, but one thing I do agree with you on is I don't think this is our war to fight. I think that what we're doing is overkill. We don't need to send troops there, and I don't think it's our responsibility to bomb Iran for it. It's their war. But what would you have done differently? Just like completely stayed out of it? Like, do you think that we should have tried to like recontrol Iran's oil for our benefit? And with this war, like, you know, oil prices are surging a lot. And how do you think that's affecting us at home? And should we worry about that also?
Yeah, so I'm going to go back a bit more even than the 12-day war and getting involved in these modern conflicts. We need to solve the Palestinian question first. Because all of these problems in the Middle East stem from the Palestinian question and Netanyahu not trying to answer it, whether it's a one-state solution or a two-state solution. That is precisely why the entire Muslim world is angry at Israel and the West in general. So we have to fix that problem, and then everything can go from there.
Okay. And one other question. I believe that social media is breeding sluts and breeding whores. What's your opinion on that?
I agree. And it's also giving women an unrealistic standard for their future partner.
Okay.
A lot. It's actually incredible how many women have had their standards increased. Like, I deserve this kind of guy, 6'3", 100,000 plus a year, good looking, blah blah blah, because they see it on the internet all the time, so they think it's common when it's really not.
And do you think it does the same thing for men? Men get unrealistic standards by seeing such pretty women, and that after they see that, they're looking for something that's kind of hard to come by. And since social media is so fake, it's really difficult to come by that.
Well, that's a good question. Now, for men, it's not as bad, and I'll tell you why. Men get slapped with reality. Like, you could think, man, there's so many hot girls out there, or I can do this. Then you go out, you talk to a girl, and she doesn't text you back. You're like, oh, never mind, I'm still a chud. So it's like, with men, we get smacked with the reality of our inadequacies. For women, they don't, right? A girl here, any regular girl here could probably DM a celebrity and get a response. Mm-hmm. If you DM a celebrity, you ain't gonna get no response. Yeah. So it's not the same.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No worries, man. WG.
Hey, how you doing today?
WG.
Hey, my name's Ethan Caudle, and I'm just wondering, my name's Ethan Caudle. I'm just wondering, what's your opinion on a guy getting together with a woman that already had a kid?
On who?
A woman that already had a kid, has a kid.
Oh, a woman that has a kid?
Yeah, what's your opinion on that?
Like marrying her?
Yeah, like marrying, getting together, whatever.
Yes, it's probably not a good move for you as a guy, being a stepdad. Mm-hmm. And I'll explain why. You get into a relationship, you build a bond with her, then you're going to build a bond with that child. You're with the kid, you're with her. If she breaks up with you and leaves, you have no more access to that kid. All your investment that you put in is gone. And it's going to hurt twice as bad because you don't just lose your girl, but you also lose that child as well, that you have no legal.
Now, that's facts, because I definitely been through something like that where I fell out with the girl, and I wasn't even hurt over losing the girl. It was more of I grew a bond with the kid. So it was now it's you breaking that kid heart, because that kid done got so attached to you, and that kid don't see you no more. And then the mother just going to continue to mess with different people, and it's going to be affecting the kid growing up. So you got to be careful with that.
Right to.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And I got one more question.
Sure.
What's your opinion on the ASU fat leader, Morgan Clav?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was just like, Clav, we got to get it together, man.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Shout out to Clav, the clavicular. I'll probably be on stream with him next week, guys, by the way. I was supposed to go on with him this week, but we're here in Ohio, you know what I'm saying? So.
What up, Myron? Big fan. I was just wondering what your thoughts are on Israeli influence on U.S. politicians through AIPAC and stuff like that.
It's a problem. It's a big problem. And it's kind of funny, so I'm sure some of you guys probably already know this, but John F. Kennedy tried to stop it with his brother Robert F. Kennedy, and he ended up getting killed. Because RFK, who was the attorney general at the time, was trying to get the Zionist lobby to register under FARA, and what ended up happening was JFK was killed, and then Lyndon B. Johnson took a completely different route, a more pro route, and we've had that foreign policy ever since.
And do you think that any politician that accepts money through AIPAC should be able to run for a U.S. politician?
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
Like getting money from even if they're Americans, but they're lobbying for a foreign country, that should be completely removed.
Exactly.
Gross conflict of interest, especially since the Israelis have spied on us, stolen our technology. They've been involved in false flags. They're one of the worst counterintelligence, nations against us by far.
And last question, would you say that JFK was the last real American president?
Yeah, he was the last real for sure.
Last one.
He was the last real for sure.
Me too.
JFK.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he was the last president that wasn't controlled by the Zionist lobby.
How you doing, Myron? My name's Jay.
Yo.
So I voted for Trump in 2020, but I'm not very happy with Donald Trump's current campaign. I don't like Pam Bondi lying about the Epstein files. I don't like donating money to. I don't like being a puppet of Netanyahu. And my question is, how do people as young conservative men or Republican issues, how do we attack this problem of Donald Trump really egging on the whole war and these problems and genocide, and I can't stand with it. And I don't think it's America first anymore. And I'm very disappointed as a young voter.
Yeah. What we're gonna have to do is put somebody in that isn't controlled by them. Now, the problem is with the GOP, it's historically always been owned by the Zionist lobby.
Right.
The Democrats are starting to figure it out that, like, you know, doing that is going to be a problem. Like, you got Gavin Newsom kind of walking back some of his AIPAC money he said before.
Gavin Newsom.
You know, Zohran Mamdani ran on, you know, saying, I'm going to put New York City first versus going to Israel. The GOP is going to have to catch up to that and take that stance. Now, do I think it's going to happen on this election cycle? Probably not. But maybe in the next 2 election cycles, we can get a candidate in there that isn't controlled by them.
Who do you think will be the next candidate for the runner-up? You think it'll be J.D. Vance?
For the Republican Party?
Yes, sir.
Probably Marco Rubio or maybe J.D. Vance, even though he said that he's going to pull out. But time will tell. We'll see.
All right, thank you. That'll be it. Thank you.
No worries, man. Who's up next? Any of the haters from over there that were heckling, you guys are welcome to come on over. See, it's funny because, like, the hecklers never actually want to get on the mic. They just, like, talk shit and say, you're a bigot, you're not. I'm like, all right, well, what's your disagreement? They're like, ugh. What's up?
So do you believe that once a woman is a slut, that they can be redeemed from that? Or is it like, once a slut and a whore, always a slut and a whore?
I'll give you an analogy. Let's say you go buy some duct tape, right? And the first time you put that duct tape on, it's really nice, sticky, and adhesive, right? But then as you use that duct tape more and more, it's not able to stick. That's what a slut is, basically.
So can they be redeemed?
What was
Can
that?
a slut become a wife?
No, because they're not sticky no more.
Do you think I could save Bonnie Blue?
What was that?
Could I save Bonnie Blue? Could I redeem her?
Oh, she's cooked, bro. But you could try.
Thank you.
All right, no worries.
I know females probably feel like Myron can't stand females. Like,
You good? Yeah.
oh, what happened?
Okay. Hi.
What's up, man?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay.
It's okay, guys. Let him talk. Go ahead, man.
Okay.
What's up? Go ahead.
I want to talk about.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Go ahead, man. Take your time.
We just have to talk. I want to know, why are you here?
Well, I'm here to open up some dialogue on some topics that people are typically scared to talk about and or have conversations on.
Well, you here for that? It's like, oh.
So he's okay.
Okay.
What's up?
But
What's going on right now, bro?
I'll just be blunt.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. You say like you're here for talks.
Yeah.
Like all this stuff like you talk about and everything, like you don't realize how messed up it is?
What part is messed up the most for you?
Like you mentioned about like you denied that?
No, if you were listening to me, I never denied it. What I said was I don't believe the 6 million number.
Oh, you don't believe the 6 million number?
No.
Okay. Look.
We got some funny guys in the back, man. The Adlers are
Sorry,
crazy.
I'm just not used to talking to people, so many people. I'm sorry. Okay.
So what is the grievance, man? What do you? Because clearly you have something on your mind here. So what is?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, what is it?
So like I said, like you said, like it was talks and everything. Yeah, you don't realize how like fucked up it all it is. Like to say sexist shit. You don't find it messed up?
Reality is sexist.
Like you think calling people whores and all that stuff and everything is fine?
Talk to him, bro.
Yeah, bullying is good.
Yo, Myron be wildin'.
It's a very natural way to reinforce standard and norms.
Natural, you say.
Yeah, bullying is good.
You think that's natural?
Yes, it's a natural way that society negatively reinforces bad behavior.
Then you find that natural. Like do you also find like what? Like saying like racial slurs, all that stuff natural. You think like, do you personally like deny genocide, for example? Like what goes on in Gaza, for example? Like you think?
Have you
that's
been listening to any of this, like what we've been talking about the whole time? I've already went over this. I talked about literally did a genocide. I said that.
Okay.
He's stumped. It's okay. How about this? Let's go to the next person, and then you can come back. Like, I need you to formulate your thoughts because you're holding up, bro. So we'll go to the next person, and then you can come back on.
What's up, Myron?
Yo.
I just really wanted to know your thoughts on looks maxing, its feasibility, its effects on young men, you know, just overall thoughts.
It's good. I think guys should be focusing on going to the gym, taking care of themselves, showering, not smelling. Interestingly enough, I've been collecting a lot of data when I talk to women. And one of the biggest grievances is bad hygiene for men, surprisingly. Like that's been like the overwhelming like issue for so many women is guys just have bad hygiene in general. So I think if guys like shower, go to the gym, keep themselves somewhat clean, they'll be fine.
They need to be obsessed with the way they look.
Well, here's the thing. Obviously, some people are going to always take it to the next level and be obsessed, right? But I do think that in general, guys need to take better care of themselves aesthetically.
Heard. Thank you.
No worries. Like if you're a man and you're fat, like that's completely unacceptable. Like completely unacceptable, right? And if you're a fat woman, then you're just useless for society. But who's up next?
Damn.
It's true, man. Like it's like, wait, how do you look pregnant but you're not pregnant? What the fuck? All right. Well, who's up next? Where are those liberals that were yelling? What's up, man?
My man, you got the Mariners or the Guardians today? Quick question.
What was that?
Mariners or the Guardians today, my boy?
Oh, I don't watch sports, man.
That's bummy. Bro, okay, so in theory, hold up, I'm lagging real quick, bro. This is crazy. How are you gonna not
Bro smoked right before getting on the mic.
Bro, I'm geeked up, let me tell you. Nah, how are you gonna be talking about like slut shaming when you're not watching sports?
Okay.
Never mind. Why are we slutting or why are we shaming sluts though? Like,
well, here's the thing. Like I said before, you can have fun with sluts, recreational use only, but I don't want men committing to them.
Type shit.
All right.
Type shit, my man.
Somebody must have really hurt Myron real bad, bro. Because the way he be campaigning for this.
Hey, I'm back again.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't finished the conversation before. But, so basically, how old are you? I don't know how old you are. Or,
how old am I?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 36.
Oh, 36? Okay, no, I was just wondering, you're kind of, or don't you think it's a little hypocritical of you that you're 36, you're talking about having a traditional family and everything, but you're still hooking up with people, and you're saying that's acceptable as a man. So when do you think you'll have a family? Because 36, you'll turn 40, and then 50's already around the corner.
Well, here's the thing. Number one, I got a bunch of goals that I got to hit first. And then number two, it'd be irresponsible for me to have a family at this point, right? So I'm kind of waiting until I have things in play, and then I'll go ahead and have that family. But one of the benefits is man, you don't necessarily have to have a family as soon as a woman, right? Like for us, it takes time. Here's the thing. The things that make a man attractive take time to acquire. Status, resources, competency, life experience to be a good leader. So for me, I'm not gonna have a family until I'm ready. And then also, when I'm probably not in the limelight as much.
So what's the definition of a traditional man then for you? Because you're talking about traditional families and that the divorce rate is high. Don't you think that the hookup culture of men also contributes to that?
So being a protector and a provider is what a man's supposed to do, but luckily for us, we can do that later on in life.
No, 100%. But I mean, I feel like you didn't fully answer my question. What I'm asking more, let's say in the past, like people say always, oh yeah, in the past it was better, we were more traditional, people were always together. But in the past, the man also didn't hook up like they do nowadays.
Yeah, because you have to deal with the new norm. Women now are not the women of before from traditional society, right? So like it's not 1956, it's 2026, and women have changed significantly. So guys have to arm themselves with certain skill sets that they didn't have back then to deal with the new normal and dating landscape that we have now.
I don't know who's the song from, but there is a song, it's called It's a Man's World. And I mean, if you believe like the man's like, he's setting the standard and he should be superior and like being the leader, I think that the man should also be the leader in terms of that. If a man, you're basically just following into the system if you're hooking up, you know? So you're just fueling it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm able to wake up a bunch of guys, tell them what it is, use my platform to do that, and tell them this is what you should be looking for, right? Don't be in a rush to settle down. Don't be in a rush to commit to girls that don't deserve that long-term relationship, because the reality is girls are going to do what they're going to do anyway. We're way far gone past going backwards.
The girls only are able to do it if the man is doing it as well.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to explain to you, though, is that we live in a gynocentric social order, okay? What I mean by this is the female way of thinking and what women want typically comes first. So what men need to do is deal with this new normal, understand that women have changed, adapt to that, and then once you find a girl that's worthy,
Why
then
do
you
we
give
have
her,
to
you gotta let
adapt?
me finish, bro. You just yapping.
I'm not yapping. You're the yapper right here. Hey, be respectful. You know,
yeah, but
as well.
dude, you keep interjecting and asking these like ridiculous questions.
Because
I'm
you're
trying to explain to
avoiding, you're not fully answering the question.
Because I am answering it, but you just don't like the answer. You're asking it again another way. That's what it is. You just don't like the answer. And I'm trying to explain to you that times have changed and men need to have different skill sets than they had before so they can deal with the new landscape and find and vet girls that are worthy of a relationship, and have the only way they're going to get these skill sets is being with women and figuring it out.
But why do we have to adapt and can't change the standard? You know what I mean? Again,
Because
otherwise the world won't change. If we just adapt,
women are not going to concede.
then it won't change.
Women are not going to concede any of the ground that they've gained. You're not going to get them back in the kitchen forcefully, even though that'd be awesome. They're not going to stop going to school. They're not going to stop getting a career. They're not going to stop earning money and trying to be their own, female boss. Feminism has been doing this for several decades. So all you can do is adapt to the new normal, find a girl that's worthy, then give her the traditional treatment if she deserves it.
But now we're again to the same question. Why do you have to hook up to achieve that, you know? Son.
Because you need to be able to identify girls that are not worthy of a long-term relationship.
Okay. I mean, I don't fully agree with you, but that's all right. So,
okay, if you got a boxing match, are you going to train?
Yeah, I'm going to train.
Okay, so what if I told you that in 10 years you have the biggest fight of your life where half your money's on the line, your children are on the line, everything that you work for is on the line? Wouldn't it make sense for you to train before that boxing match?
It will make sense to train, yeah.
There you go. You got to fuck these whores first and figure it out.
But
Yo!
that's not the best metaphor you chose right now, but I know. So it's all good.
Okay.
It was good talking to you.
I think everybody else gets it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Myron. I think we shouldn't slut shame women because, if we're ever gonna beat the Jew, man, we gotta start having kids, man. You're like 41 and you haven't even had no kids, man. I think you gotta impregnate that lady over there, dude. That's how we beat the Jew, man, because they're multiplying and stuff. They got their families, man. We need like a million.
Okay, guys.
kids.
Let them. Here, you're mumbling a little bit. So what's the agreement? Disagreement? What is it?
The point is we need more kids to beat the Jew.
Need more what? Kids?
Kids, yes. The
Yeah,
Jews
the birth rates are
multiplying.
low.
Those Israelites, man, they're having like 4 kids a day. And, you're out here, man, we got to have kids. So, I don't think we should be slut shaming. We got to be encouraging them to be sluts more with no protection. So we have a million kids. That's what we need.
No, but they got to be within the confinements of a nuclear family.
Yeah, man, we got to need families, man. You got to get married.
What is your argument?
What?
What is your argument?
What?
All right, let's get the next person.
What? Nah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Tell me what y'all think about that, bro. Y'all think Myron be shaming the females a little bit too much, or y'all think he be having points? And y'all think he be right? A lot of people don't like him, man, but he always gonna speak his mind regardless. But me personally, I don't think he should have took the route of always just shaming the females for me, because if it's hard, it's gonna be harder for him to find the girl that he looking for. So somebody must have broke his heart or something though. But I mess with Myron, man. He always speak his mind, and that's why I'll be watching him though. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.